I will continue my story later.
Hello, everybody. Salty Walty is back. We're gonna start Zeon tonight. Because we finished Federation last time, and we didn't really even use really good mobile suits. Honestly, I think the most advanced suit we bought was the Gym Command, if I'm not mistaken. But so yeah, we're gonna start the Zeon playthrough. Before I want to thank you guys for helping, keeping me positive throughout the week and understanding what's going on. Very busy. I've had a very busy week. But let's take a look at the patrons. Before we start, we have Brandon Markey, Azrael, Dragon Spark, 90 Gumnuggers, Jeff Dunn, Clive, Maverick, Momika Ninja Guy 12, Peter Strike, Oni Savage, Pseudosouls, Alimos, Steel Talon, Minty Robo, Mysteries Mercenary, Willstab, Telemaeus, Phantom OC, Viscarians, and a Ghost, Michael, Bryson, Wolflord, Banebeard, Crusader Raven, Serena Dragon, Gutter, Leo, Coco, Xenox Shadow, and Jade Bean Streeter, Rand Hero, Destroyer, and Destroyer, if you're watching, I would have, I'm not going to put your entire serial number that you had with your name. That just takes up too much space. So I shortened that shit. And Saltpla Aki. We do have Rob here with us, and Jacob and Shipper. I don't know when Viz is going to join. He did say he wanted to join, but he hasn't yet. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm tired. Yeah, I ended up getting my vaccine shot and a goddamn what do you call that thing? Tetanus shot too. So my left arm is insanely sore.
I can believe it.
I was about to say, I remember when I got my first vaccine shot, both of them actually, my arm got incredibly sore. No side effects though.
I mean, I had some side effects, and it kind of made my temperature skyrocket for a little bit, and I'm trying to pull the stream up on my phone, but it's not going to pop up.
I
You have
actually still
gun cannons,
need to
asked Jeffrey Dunn.
Oh, yeah,
on the Federation one.
I did have a gun cannon. I had the SML. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we are on Zeon now on the first playthrough, so no.
Can you fucking post this, my streaming to Discord so I can click on the link?
Yeah, I got you.
And I'm too lazy to get up.
I'll DM it to you.
Sorry for any background noise. Good news,
The
guys.
hardest campaign.
My boy Dean is coming down for my birthday next weekend, and I really can't wait.
Nice.
I haven't seen Dean since fucking, I think, 8 years now.
Jeez.
So hey, Salty, guess what? You're gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
It's next week. How time works.
I like how YouTube knows I absolutely hate TikTok, but I can get the resource-rich Federation.
Oh, that's terrible.
Fuck!
I
forgot to
actually...
What did you forget to do?
switch my mic.
Oh.
Oh.
Man, that
Again.
means I had to get up. Oh yeah, and if you guys are watching at the end of the stream, please remind me to switch back to my mic, my snowball mic, or I'm gonna forget. Ugh,
Us or the chat?
anybody,
Okay,
anybody. Let's see. Trixie says Zig Zeon. Damn right. Dakota's like, hey all, how are you doing, Dakota?
Get out of here with your space trader bullshit.
Beans is like, you're not new here. Shut up, Beans. Goes on to say, do you have an extra controller for this? I do not. I just used my PS4 controller.
Also,
I'm
the split
assuming
screen in this game is
Yeah.
terrible.
it is.
Like,
Jeff is,
actually abhorrent.
oh yeah, that's when Jeff's asking about the gun cannons. Yeah, I only had the SML if I'm not mistaken. But the SML is fucking a solid mobile suit. Those missiles do fuck shit damage.
They do, and they curve.
Oh
Like
yeah,
your-
look at the Zaku boy. This was the last
Speaking
game that actually gave the Zeon suits the yellowish orange.
Yeah, but hold on, walk slowly. Once you're out of there. 'Cause unlike the Federation suits, to walk around like little tinker toys. Yeah, look at that swagger.
Yeah, look at this.
That like 8 frames a second swagger.
Look at that.
Yeah, that really does look like stop motion animation. That's weird.
It is.
But at least like I said, the Federation ones just like do the little robot walk.
Yeah.
Like at least this one's got
Some meat
character
to it.
Yeah.
So, I haven't been able to chat with anybody. How has your all's week been?
Fair enough.
Not bad.
despite having to work overtime today, it wasn't too bad.
The
I went on a
4 minute.
little.
You go ahead.
I was gonna say I went on a little adventure after work that was kind of fruitful and kind of not. I went shopping, which was fine, and then
Oh shit.
instead of getting my ears gauged, I just decided to get a tattoo instead. But the tattoo parlor I wanted to go to was closed.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was going to talk to them about getting half a sleeve done.
As long as
Oh.
you don't cross the rickety bridge. What matters.
Shipper,
lost.
I want to ask you. Once I go, like, this is entirely up to you. You don't have to, but I know you're not too far away from me, living wise. Once I go and do my move, do you want to come down and help me?
It all depends
Manpower.
on the
It would be on a weekend.
yeah. If my car will make it, sure.
You
I
Look
know
at
it
Sophie
can
out here
do.
trying to source free labor and shit.
I'm gonna
what a
feed
capitalist.
him. He can stay a couple of nights. Shit.
I mean, about
JT
when
Morgan
we-
over here.
I was about to say, like, if it's going to be like late July, I can actually. That's when I have been at my current workplace a year, and I get like 2 or 3 personal days in a vacation week. So.
Yeah.
That's also when I also get my hire date off, and that will be on a Monday because it was the last week in July.
Yeah.
CW Trixie is asking, or CWD Trixie is asking, what do you guys think of the Stark Gen? Kind of surprised not sport. I'm not, because, like, it's just the Gem 3's capabilities slapped onto it. A Jagan,
That's what I meant to
basically.
ask. Are its shoulder missiles homing? Because that's what it looked like in the video.
Yes, they do home. They follow the reticle.
Yep,
Oh,
they
like
track.
Val's
Oh,
War.
they follow the reticle. I thought they locked on and homed in.
Nah,
No, they
that'd be
track
too
like
cool.
the Gazums do.
Okay, so it's like
I was
the.
kind of hoping you'd have that, like, big spread missile, but... Oh, it's
Oh
fine.
yeah, like how it did in the
When the Kshatriya
yeah, that was pretty cool.
had, like, a shotgun missile.
I like how the chat hasn't
No.
said nothing about my pilot's name.
Farquaad.
Yeah.
Because you don't E enough.
Hunter's like, have you finished the ace pilot in Mobile Suit Gundam Encounters in Space yet? No, because that game pisses me off and it's not good for my blood pressure.
Hey, Salty, what's the city you're moving
You just
to?
can't handle how good that game is.
I'll DM you the name of the
Yeah.
town. I don't want to say it on fucking stream.
Your heart
no, it's
is so enraptured by that game it cannot
Oh,
stand.
the game looks beautiful.
living.
It's a very beautiful game, but it pisses me off.
Nah, you gotta understand, bro. You're used to working in 2D, bro. You gotta understand everything's in space, bro. You got 3 dimensions to move in, like 8 axes. We in there.
Because, I mean, your current city, I am... Hold on. I'm Google Maps.
Jeffrey Dunn. Salty, giving food for labor is kind of like slavery.
Yes and no.
I'm about 4 hours away. 3 hours, 47 minutes.
Boy, damn. Pay his gas money.
Depends on how much
mean,
money I
what
got.
My car gets decent gas mileage. I mean, I can drive 3 or 4 hours on a full tank and use half.
Full tank's still probably 70
Okay,
bucks.
well, yeah, you'll be you'll be here and still have half a tank.
No, half a tank, full tank for me is like $35-$40
Oh,
at
that ain't-
most.
that ain't dick.
With gas.
That's
Yeah, with
not
gas
fun.
prices right now.
Yeah,
I
that's
drive a
not fun.
2004 Chevy Cavalier. I get like 28 to 30 miles to the gallon because it's a 4-cylinder.
Nice.
Well, what's not nice is it's lit up like a Christmas tree.
Alright, you got the Ricer one.
Like, no. Like the check engine lights on, the track off lights on, the ABS lights on, the service vehicle soon lights on.
I thought you
Okay.
said you got for somebody who put like a little neon shit underneath the rockers. Must be somebody else I'm thinking of.
I would never make a ricer out of a car. I don't want to make it sound like my car is shitting the entire way down the road.
Oh, my
No, I'm
my
sorry.
car's shit down the road.
Yeah, like because you blew the oil pan off the bottom of it. Like there's nothing to hold it.
Wasn't my fault.
But no, like, depending on how far your new town is, I mean, I could make that drive.
I
Maybe.
think it's closer. Baby. Oh, she's got her fucking music going on. She ain't gonna hear me.
Hold on. I'll send you the town that I'm in.
Well, no, I'm playing the game, so I'll send you where my job is.
Oh, okay.
No. Go kiss and make up.
I'm probably gonna hella misspell this, but yeah, there you go.
I'll figure it out.
Okay. Yeah, look at Zaku one. Let him go. You know what you are required to do, Salty?
Punch somebody?
Now, just because these starter suits are so abhorrently weak, you need to put him in heavy mode immediately. Any
He walks so cool. Like he's like, I'm about to beat this man's ass.
All the Zeon suits walk cool except the Dom, because the Dom doesn't walk.
It shaves off about 10 minutes.
That's better than nothing.
Also, once you upgrade it, you get a He-Hawk. So we're gonna need to do that too.
Does it literally interstate the entire way there?
Most likely.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of GVO, and Elbow brought up the Stark and Jagan. That 4 million download thing's pretty nice.
The what?
Like the 4 million download celebration where you just instantly get crates no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's useful.
Too bad I've only been getting regret tickets and depression points.
I mean, still though, you're gonna get platinum
Yeah.
because you're just dropping so many crates. So whatever the platinum is.
Platinum right now is the level 1 Red Rider.
I don't think like anyone who ain't like spending a lot is gonna get the second one, but like the third one. Like the third one is almost always disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third and
But you
fourth.
never know.
that city's actually kind of out there from the interstate.
It'd be nice if it was the O, since that's not one of the only double Zeta suits that's not in that little banner they got going, or Zeta suits.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised that still hasn't hit the fucking regret ticket shop.
There's
Wait,
probably a reason. The O.
Oh. I mean, shouldn't it have been next?
It should have been last month.
I do like the Zaku's shoulder charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, Rob, what have you been up to? As you haven't said nothing.
Not a lot. Just you know, usual house stuff. But I did grab the HGUC Revive Zaku for relatively cheap.
Oh, nice.
Haven't built it yet, but just I kind of wanted to see how the MS in Action style skirt worked on that. I'm betting pretty well.
That's the rubbery one, right?
Yeah.
A rubber? It's
Yeah,
made
I
of
heard
rubber?
people like it. Yeah, I heard people like it.
Yeah, it actually comes with an alternate in case you want something more standard. But yeah, it comes with a rubberized skirt like all the MS in Action figures had. So should be pretty good for posing. But the problem those always had is if you hold a pose too long, it will stay that way.
Oh,
Right.
really?
Yeah,
Unless you get a hairdryer or something.
Yeah, like soft PVC skirts on Gundam figures do tend to like thicken poses after a while. So, like that, people always complained about those, but I guess just because I wound up having to put stuff back in the box instead of leave it on the shelf, it didn't affect me as much.
Yeah.
But yeah, got that. And other than that, not too much going on really. Just reorganized a few things around my desk for a little more space, and just
So Rob,
got through the week. Yeah,
that new SD game, thoughts?
that looks interesting.
I am excited for it.
Yeah, I'm happy it's going to be on everything, just because.
Yeah, it's gonna be on like every. This is the first Xbox game since Troy.
Jeez, is it really?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm still probably going to get it for PC because, I mean, top of the line PC, why not?
Yeah. May as well.
Because it's gonna not look top of the line no matter what.
I mean, if I have a smoother frame rate, I'm going to go that way. But I also have a Switch, I have a Switch, PS5.
I mean, the roster, it's gonna have like every animated Gundam and some teammates, so that'll be interesting.
You guys are talking about like the kind of one that looks like it plays like Dragon or Dungeon.
Gundam Breaker, but it's SD and
Yeah.
no changing parts. Yeah, that one. SD Alliance, I think it is.
Yeah, I
like
don't know much
Battle
about it.
Alliance, I think it is. Yeah. Like, the fact that it has battle in the name makes me wonder if it's going to be another free-to-play thing, but we'll find out.
It's good to hear friends' voices again after a long week, especially
I
the
bet.
car scenario. Bruh, I was freaking the
Yeah.
fuck out.
I guess so. I mean, of all the horrible timing, just for one thing.
Yeah, like what happened is I was passing this guy, right? He pulls onto this fucking one of the busiest roads we got in my town, right?
Mm-hmm.
Speed limit's 55 miles an hour. He pulls on and goes 25. And then he
Oh, boy.
stays at 25. He doesn't do nothing. So then he proceeds to slow down. No blinkers, no nothing like that. We don't know what's going on, so I decide to, fuck it, I'm gonna pass him. I go to I go to pass him. About a halfway up his truck, I hear a loud and then I'm like, oh, that don't fucking sound good. And then that's what happened. Fucking rod went through the bottom of my car.
Jeez.
Just because this cocksucker don't want to go the fucking speed limit.
Of course.
That was annoying, man. And then and somehow this motherfucker, the car, it got me back up to the job.
Good.
And which I enjoy. It's not bad. Do a lot of physical movement and lifting and shit. So my lower back's a little on the hotter side, but it's good pay.
I mean, it's good that you're moving around too.
Yeah, I'm fat.
Actually,
Need
yeah.
the exercise.
Yeah, getting to work out at your job.
Yeah.
Me, I basically stand at a desk all day, staring at a computer
at
screen.
my standing desk.
Yeah. I find things more funny at my standing desk.
Mine's a standing desk because I'm having to pack.
Oh well,
pack
I was
boxes
just joking
and
around.
things.
I was just joking around. I didn't think you actually had a standing desk.
No.
Yeah, I
like
stand
a counter,
all day.
but it's a desk.
Guess it be that way sometimes.
I do.
One thing I do like about my company is whenever we work overtime like we did today, they bought us breakfast and lunch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my job does that. Like they contract restaurants to come out and they'll feed us. And the most expensive thing you're gonna drop is $10. That's it. But it's like a full course meal. It's nutty. But it's cool, like, and then, except for this week, except for Saturdays when you work, Crystal had to go in. And, because I just got off orientation, I didn't have to go, I don't have to go in this Saturday, or I didn't have to go this Saturday or next Saturday, but the following Saturday I'll start working Saturdays.
Gotcha.
But, they feed you for free on the weekends. Like, they got a fast food joint, a double cheeseburger, a fried pie, large Coke, and something else. I don't remember what the something else was, but good, decent meal.
It doesn't sound too bad.
And I got a hole in my tooth, and I can feel it.
Oh, I hate
I'm
that.
actually going to go get cavities filled on the 22nd of this month.
Yeah, I plan on getting all the insurance they have. Like, the dental they got is for the premium, and you get two free cleanings a year. And that includes deep cleaning if you want a deep clean.
CDW Trixie says, I can't wait to see the Rezo make it in the games. The final form of the MP Zeta line. No, it's the final form of the Methus.
Wait, that's part Methus?
It's the Methus' frame. It's
Huh.
the same transformation and everything. It even has the those arm cameras on the Methus on the shoulder.
Yes.
They're on the Rezo.
Huh, I never noticed that.
Yeah, the Rezo is more of like a Zeta 2 equivalent than it is. That's just super Methus.
Not gonna lie, I kind of like the underarm bazooka.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of games do that. The only suit I think that does that with the in Yu-Gi-Oh is the Doge Custom and the Zeta or the Zuda F, and that's it.
I haven't really paid attention. Well, I never really used bazookas on them. Zuda F, I use anti-ship rifle.
Yeah, Rizzo, God King of the Messis line. You know. But
It still annoys me they gave the standard Methis like 8 beam sabers.
I mean, yeah, that's probably why we don't have that version in GBO. Because it'd just be annoying. A raid Methis that would, with just beam
man.
missiles.
Juggling a shit ton of beam sabers.
Yeah, throwing them like the Ifrit Schneid throws daggers.
Yeah, that'd be gross.
Yeah, it'd be awful. Be actually terrible. I'm happy we don't have it.
So Rob, how's your brother doing? And your mom, by the way. Did you guys get a new bed for her yet?
Not yet. She seems to have just kind of wanted to slow down on that for a little bit. Just, I think, maybe try and figure out a couple other things first. But I'm still looking around. We did at least get a recommendation as to a good mattress brand from her nurse practitioner that she really likes. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's a good lead.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I guess I still need to call the place we got the bed from soon and see if we can get 2 more wheels of brakes. So
Yeah.
my brother can try and put those on, but he's kind of up to his ears right now, just, you know, cleaning and getting stuff moved around. But
I still can't wait to see hear your mom's reaction about the Final Fantasy remake.
yeah,
I'm still waiting on that one.
yeah.
Wait, which one are they remaking?
No, his mom is actually a fan of Final Fantasy VII.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she beat it before I did. So, but yeah, I'll have to show her sometime. She sadly she doesn't play a lot herself anymore because just does not have the coordination with one hand. So.
Yeah. But I still want to see, like, or at least hear her thoughts on it, because, you know, if she, because I don't know how much she enjoyed it, like, compared to me, you know.
Mhm.
But, like, it's always interesting to see someone of a different generation, you know. Like, I didn't know your mom was a bit of a gamer. I didn't know that. But, so, like, the thoughts of that your mom enjoys one of my favorite games, that's pretty cool.
I gotcha. But yeah, she loved RPGs. She played she played just about every Final Fantasy that came out before she had the stroke, and one of her favorites was actually Phantasy Star 3 for the Genesis.
What's that Zelda game that was on the Game Boy Color?
Link's Awakening?
Yeah, I never could beat that one.
I don't think she ever played that one. I was the only one in the house with a Game Boy at the time, so.
Yeah.
That is actually really cool that your mom was kind of an early gamer, though. Like, my family was not that.
Yeah. My uncle who passed was it last year or year before last, I think. He was actually big into like flight simulators and things.
Yeah.
So.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I remember.
The only person
You look at those old vector flight simulator games, bro. I don't even know. Everybody back in the 80s are like, oh man, look how real graphics are. And it's like those like just the outline of the plane done in the green lines and everything else is black.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the graphics, the physics.
I remember when my father was still around, we were at my grandparents' house and I had my Xbox 360 with me and I had one of the Forza games.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of showed him all the muscle cars because that's what he was into. And then I showed him his Firebird that he had and he flipped. So I maxed out everything in that car. I gave it the best engine I could get. And then my father didn't know how to use a controller. He did not play any games whatsoever. So I put him on the easiest track. I put him on like the NASCAR track and handed the controller to him. And I was like, this is the go. This is the brake. This is how you steer.
Have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a blast. And I loved it.
Good.
I can say about the only positive memory I have of my sperm donor, aka my father, was when we sat down and played Pokemon Stadium together. And we'd always try to beat each other's asses in that game. That's about the only time I've... really good memory I've ever had of him. That's the sad part.
A lot of good, a lot of good memories with my father was definitely model building, because he's the one that got me into that at a very young age. I was like 4 or 5 when he gave me my first snap-type model kit.
Jeffrey Dunn asked, Shoddy Zessa from Unicorn, Jin or Raid? Let's say Jin.
I don't remember. Wait. Oh, that one, yeah.
The green Zessa.
Yeah, that one didn't have a whole lot of missiles on it, did it?
No, it was like half equipped, yeah. Or no, that one, it just didn't have its backpack. It had everything else.
Yeah.
I actually
The
need to
one
play
that's
this
half
more.
equips the Unicorn Zessa, which is very, or not Unicorn, Turn A Zessa, which is very awkward.
I forgot that existed.
Yeah,
Wait, there was a Zissa in the turn A?
there
Hold on,
was.
I don't
I'm
remember
looking it up
that.
right now.
Yeah, the Moon Race had it. I don't think it was called a Zessa.
The Zisan.
Yeah.
Zesson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I kind of like it. That's kind
It's
of
just,
cool.
it's missing a lot of its equipment and like stuff like that. It's just very asymmetric and haphazard, but
Hold on, let me see if I can send this to Salty. I can.
The Advanced Forces bombardment of the weapons development base succeeded in damaging its defenses. We are now prepared to begin the second assault.
Do we for I wouldn't mind if the
Objective will be to take
the shotgun Zissa was a raid, to be honest. Oh, you ain't getting dropped, phone. F that. Just gotta make myself a little bit more comfortable. It's mainly that lower back of mine that's hurting. That's making it hard to be comfortable.
That'll do it.
Yeah, so like after the stream, I guess I'll soak in the tub with some Epsom salt and put the heating pad on afterwards.
Sounds like a good move.
Yeah, that'll help for sure.
Supply unit. Radio us if you need more ammunition.
Man, when this stage first faded in, I'm pretty sure there's a frame rate of 2 there for a second.
Oh yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
like most levels though.
Watch for enemy units.
Like this game is optimized so poorly.
There's that dead spot in the controller. Can't have that.
I'm
You gotta
talking
cut
about
things
the sleeves Gallus, and that's a pretty dumb mobile suit for space.
What are the yeah, no, like I don't
For
like
Kung
they're-
Fu Man.
How the fuck are they gonna make that suit work?
So I mean, it works fine. I mean, like it's functions. It has no thrusters. So like on Earth, like, if they would have dropped that on Earth, you know, to help out a Zeon remnant group, it'd been fine. Great.
Well,
If
no
using
boosting for
space,
it.
It wouldn't need it.
I do not like that cannon
Intercept force destroyed.
on its
No, you
shoulder.
don't.
I
The 180.
do not like it. I just don't
But
like its design with the Zaku cannon.
But yeah, for using it in space, that like literally all they had to do was knock it off the ship, and it's done. You can't do anything. Floating in space forever until you die.
Come on, go fucking forward. God damn, that dead spot in this controller, man. Fuck.
MS energy dropping.
It had to
this
use
is
the
the-
Zessa's booster to even get to the Nahel Argama. So it's just like,
Disabled. Send
what
it
is
back
Zessa
to
didn't have a
base.
booster?
Enemy fire is preventing
Well,
resupply
wasn't it
operations.
technically not fully completed though?
No, it was fully complete.
Was it?
That's just, yeah, it's just a really weird one-off suit that they made for a guy.
Rob, how do you think Punchy Boy Gallus is gonna work?
I wish I knew. I mean, if they're gonna, they may just have to make it ground only, because that's the only thing that makes
Ground
sense.
only, no boost, but it runs really fast.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Maybe it'll have like a lock-on feature, so where you can lock onto allies and just somehow get pulled by them in space. And you just be SOL if they're, you know, not near a wall or some shit.
One
No,
thing
that sounds actually terrible. It needs to be ground only.
One thing I love in this game is you just shot a giant cannon shell at a building and it did nothing.
Nothing. It really be that way.
You know what's
So
more
you-
damaging to that building? Walking into it.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, so you just said screw it and walked through the entire building and mission
Well, you know
complete?
what walking into that building causes? The audio glitch where the textures break apart and all you hear is white noise until you reset the game.
Oh,
God.
so-
I
if
didn't know
that's
that was a
happening,
glitch.
I can't tell. My TV's not loud enough for me to hear it.
Yeah, I have the audio turned down, so the chat will have to help us on that one.
That's what happens when you fuck with Zaku tanks there, or gun tanks there, Zaku 2. Same with the Zaku 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Yeah, the
He got
Zaku,
blasted.
Those,
the gun tanks, they're
Yeah.
cross-mapping. They're way better than the ones you get that you can play with.
Yeah, like the gun tanks in this game are like on that next level shit. The mission I gotta do next, which I think
They're
was
pretty poggers.
due on the 21st, is one of my least favorite missions to do.
You could almost say they're poggers in your Valentino white bag.
No,
You could.
22nd. Okay.
Hunter Iggy asked, Salty, what Gundam game should be remastered from the PS2 and PS3?
Crossfire for
Or
fucking
not
one.
PS3.
Gundam versus
Yeah.
the Gundam, the original Gundam versus series should be remade, or at least
Yeah,
brought
I
over,
agree.
ported
On
over.
front, encounters in space.
All of them, honestly, all of them. Bring them
Yeah,
all.
pretty much all the ones that got a worldwide release. They should
Yeah.
be remade.
I
just
mean,
want
I'd
Zeonic
say,
Front.
yeah, I was about to say at minimum, I would say the versus games in Zeonic Front would be a great place to start.
Oh yeah,
But,
especially
yeah.
Zeonic
Because
Front.
like Journey to Jaburo is too old. Like they would have to just completely redo that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the only thing like I feel like the graphics in Journey to Jaburo were beautiful.
The
they were
models,
really good.
models were okay, but they had like that first generation MSIA like weirdness to them, where like they were kind of rounded,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the Zagok didn't look right, and the Zoc they didn't even attempt to make right. They just
Okay,
made a
but-
more edgy Zoc.
but
which
that
is fine.
Zoc is a fucking. Hey, look, Matt Austin was a goddamn beast, though.
I mean, yeah. For the
I-
one fight it was in.
I actually bought a physical copy of Zeonic Front. I need to pop that in my disk drive and see if I can run it in my
Okay.
emulator.
Guess what? You can't run your emulator.
I figured I couldn't. I'll just buy a PS2.
Because Zeonic Front is just a pain to emulate.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
deleted
actually a
itself
problem.
off my emulator.
I'm
Yeah,
sure I
the,
could find a way to make it work.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a wiki for the PS2 emulator that tells you what settings you need for various games. So I know a lot of the Bandai games from that period just give the emulator problems.
I never really had an issue with the Versus games. Those were kind of just load and go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Well,
none
they
of
were
mine
also
fucked
not
up.
very
That's
intensive.
Capcom,
The maps weren't very big. It was just like a cheaper arcade game, which was fun.
Yeah.
Zeonic
also-
Front is like in its own engine that they
Mhm.
never use again. So
Yeah.
like it's very awkward.
Seems like a waste.
And the one that I've mentioned before that never emulates quite correctly, tragically, is 1 Year War, which was the first Bandai Namco collaboration, and I actually liked it quite a bit.
Which one was
That's
that
the
one?
super hard one, right?
Yeah, it's pretty hard. It has it has target lock, but it's really weird target lock that's hard to use. And unfortunately I don't have a modded PS2 anymore, so I haven't played it in forever.
Oh, it's just called Mobile Suit Gundam 1 Year War.
Yeah, it was like the first collaboration between Bandai and Namco. And
You know what?
basically,
You know what game actually just needs a re-release, and they wouldn't have to do anything to it.
Huh.
what's that?
The G Savior game, because it's already in fucking English.
Oh yeah.
You could just re-release it as like a. Well, there's other PS2 games I have that like I pre-ordered Ace Combat 7 and got Ace Combat 5, the PS2, just a straight port.
We
Just
don't-
straight port it over.
We don't speak a New Gundam Breaker here, my guy.
I mean, New
water.
Gundam Breaker's models are great. Everything else about it is pain and suffering. I literally bought it just to say I can own every Gundam Breaker. I played the first mission and never touched it again.
I pre-ordered it for the channel and got through, I think, the basic story mode and kind of fell off after that, because,
That game was
Pain.
awful.
Literal pain.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I was thinking to myself while I was watching your playthrough, I'm like, Rob's not gonna finish this one. I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are we here just to suffer? That's New Gundam Breaker.
Yeah, I find it kind of interesting, the, Breaker Battlelog thing used characters from Mobile and
3.
from 3. and yeah, basically
Breaker
completely
doesn't
ignored
exist.
Yeah, but the fact that they acknowledge the existence of 3 over New Breakers.
Well, because 3 makes 1, 2, and 3 canon to that universe.
Gotcha, that makes sense.
Did you
Because
say that the... Sorry, go ahead.
No, because like the parents in Breaker 3, Misa's dad and all that, they played Breaker 1 when they were little.
Ah,
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I still...
That's
Wait, is
why,
that
like,
series
that's why in
done?
that, like,
So
first
can I binge watch that now?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Breaker
only like
catalog's been done for a while. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
It's only like 6 episodes, and they're very
And they're,
short,
like,
so it should.
8 minutes apiece. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
it shouldn't
animation's
take you
great,
long.
and there's a lot of like animation gags, like when someone does like a screen cut in, they're like pushing the other cut out away, and you see like the character react to it.
That's cool.
Jeez. I'm looking at old Journey to Jaburo graphics.
Yeah, they're god awful.
Yeah.
The only
also,
cool thing about Journey to Jaburo for like the single player mode, because the single player mode only has like 4 missions, and they're okay, they're not great. If you press alternate buttons on like the Zaku 2, the Gundam, the Gym, and
The black gym was cool.
it's the White Dingo Gym.
Yeah.
I am super.
But yeah, you
tempted.
get alternate colors, and there's like a special version of the Gundam that was like for some band, and I don't remember who it was.
It wasn't
like
Linkin
blue.
Park, was it?
No, I don't think it was. I think it was a Japanese band.
See, I found a Gundam 1 Year War ISO. I'm tempted to download it and see if I can get it to work.
Like I said, I enjoy it, and just the fact that once you unlock some of the alternate mobile suits in replay, you actually end up in a position where things work kind of pretty much the way you expect them to work from watching the show. Like one shot from the beam rifle will kill enemies, and one swing of beam saber, which just every once in a while I like that. I like just like
Do Zaku bullets hurt the Gundam?
not very much, but if you take enough of them,
I want to keep that game in mind. If I ever happen to feel like using my PS2.
Get bombed, nerd.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
so
look
fucking
at that
dumb.
try and clip into the ground. Oh, I love it.
But yeah, it's like I said, it's worth a look. I remember enjoying it a lot at the time. My memory is, bad, but I liked it at the time, and I'd like to try it again if I can ever get
Oh no, 1 Eric 5. Holy shit, I'm into looking at Unicorn PS3, and it's really good looking. Yeah, Unicorn PS3 was a good game. It only goes up to episode 3, and then they have like the original story for like the Stein and everything in it.
I still feel bad. I never ran that, but I heard that basically you run any of those cutscenes, you're getting a copyright strike. So
Yeah.
I really
some
did not
cool
have
DLC for like the Silver Bullet, and like the Delta gun, like the regular Delta Gundam was in it for like a sim mission as a DLC. I never played it. I just kind of followed it. Like it was neat enough. It's just like it came out in the middle of Unicorn, and it never did anything for like when Unicorn Episode 4 came out. Like it was like a very much of the period kind of game.
Yeah.
And plus a bunch of other games were coming out around it, like Senki, and there was another one that came out right around the same time. But I mean, they're cool. Like, I ain't got nothing against the Unicorn PS3 game.
I haven't even seen any clips of it. I know you can fight Amuro and Char in it. That's about as much as I know, though.
Hunter Iggy asks, Salty Walty, is it year or 2 of the passing of Kirby Morrow?
What?
Kirby Morrow, I think.
Morrow.
I think it
Okay,
was
I thought
about
that was a cat sound. So I was like, oh,
I think it's been a year. Sounds right.
I don't even know. Wait, who?
He's a voice actor, or was a
Oh.
voice actor. Man,
oh, Kirby. I swear to God, I was thinking like Kirby, like the character.
I
Gotcha.
don't know voice actors at all. So ask me
I was
voice
thinking,
actor
I saw
questions.
Kirby eat a car yesterday. I mean,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
that's
Oh,
not
yeah,
where
he-
I was gonna go with that.
oh yeah. He
it's-
played Troa in Gundam Wing, among
Right.
a great many other things.
Yeah, it's only been a year. He died last year.
I'm not gonna be able to hit him.
I know
really
it
hate
actually
this
is
mission.
2 years. It was November 2020,
Oh,
so a year and a
okay,
half.
year and a quarter. Yeah.
Yeah.
These airplanes take way too much damage.
They're jet core boosters. Get it fucking right. The jet core boosters are tanky. The Saberfish aren't. Jet core boosters gonna go fuck about your problems.
Fuck. Gotta get these fucking planes, but keep getting stunned by the gym cannons behind me. Stop fucking shooting me!
They ain't gonna. Ain't gonna
He's
happen,
dead.
Salty.
Only problem is early Zeon. Like, I really hate this mission because early Zeon mobile
campaign
suits.
is really bad.
Yeah,
It's
the
very
main problem is because the suits just are not fast enough.
They're not fast. They have no aim. Their weapons are
I gotta
not on
switch
par
mobile
with.
suits.
Yeah, the weapons are not on par. Well, it's like that mission we just did with the gun tanks. Like,
Yeah.
they shred through you.
Zeon is hard mode.
Yeah.
This is actually a mission I tend to skip, but because we're streaming, I don't want to skip it.
I mean, like, once you do the replay and you get, like, longer range, like a dog cannon or
DOMs.
something, it just becomes trivial. But,
So, pretty much, DOMs are, like, the best mobile suit in this game. Like, you can use them in any difficulty and just fucking wipe house. They're kind of gross.
I'd still say the Gelgoog's better.
Oh, no,
Everything the Dom
well, I'm
does is
saying,
better.
like, in general, like, as general mobile suits.
The Dom's a good wingman suit. You just give him whatever. But like the Gelgoog carries almost as much MG ammo, but it gets the arm thing and does more melee.
Yeah.
Although the Dom gets a knuckle shield.
The base is currently undergoing repairs.
He will punch with it, too. That's the thing.
Yeah, he will.
That's the kicker.
He only has the 2 melee swings, and then like where's the third one? And then we put the shield on. He does the little fucking. It's very endearing. And also the heavy colors are Char's Rickdom's colors.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
You know, it's not like you couldn't have put like white dingo colors for the gym in this instead of that horrid fucking gold, but you know, whatever.
If I had a Dom Barrage in this game, it'd be easy peasy.
No. You settle with the Dom Cannon too, and you like it.
Well, yeah, well, to be fair, that's one of my favorite suits because, you know, shotgun on Dom.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
Yeah, you're gonna,
that's fair.
you're gonna accept that. Excuse me. But yeah, with the Gem Striker, this was like Harmony of Gundam's video game debut. That design series, so you have like the Dom Cannon dual type and the Striker and the SML. And I'm trying to think if there's one more from Harmony of Gundam, and I don't think there is.
I like how we're using the...
these aren't even as good as attacking.
Yeah.
Encounters in space.
Attacking!
Yeah, see, like that, that's way better than all of this. This is just low effort. That was overacting, and that's way better. Why didn't you put it in heavy colors? The shower
I haven't gotten there yet.
I believe
And
I'm
also
trying to
those
unlock attacks and weapons, too. Yeah, I know the gym cannons are coming, but fucking flyers, though.
I was about
Yeah.
to say, heavy colors lower its boost, and it seems like it kind of needs that for this mission.
Nah, I don't need boost. You need attack power, because then it's gonna take less bullets to kill these stupid jet core boosters.
I like how the Zaku's break their back to, turn.
Yeah.
Jet core booster is such a weird design, because it kind of comes out of nowhere for the HMS team.
Yeah.
I guess it's better than like the original jet core booster, but still.
Ow! Fuck you, gym commands, or gym cannons. I think that's all the planes. I don't see anyone on the map. Oh, wow. Oh, no, there is a plane! There is a plane! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Mike, fucking... Oh, good. Okay, good. He's dead. They took my fucking gun arm, though. Oh, no.
Well, yeah.
Are there more planes?
Yeah, there's 2 more.
Hopefully the AI will get them.
You're funny.
Yeah.
I try.
I'm betting the chances of hitting those planes with a grenade is pretty much nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's
you're
impossible.
not gonna hit. And now there's a third plane.
Damn, it do be that way. You didn't think it'd be
Yep.
like that way, but
It really
it
do
do.
be that way. But that is the cool part though in this game. Like you can just put up and yeet a grenade with your one remaining arm. Yep, that's the moment I lost my arm. I knew I was fucked.
Airspace breach.
Yeah,
This is why I don't like this mission.
that's
Nah,
understandable.
get good. You got this. I believe in you, Salty.
Third time's a charm.
The Federation forces are preparing an airstrike. Do whatever it takes to hold them back. Don't let
It wouldn't be a problem if we say like unlocked a faster mobile suit earlier for Zeon. Just a smidgen faster.
Well, it wouldn't even have to be faster. It just needs more aim, and you should be able to pick up the jets from a further distance out. But you know, even the Zaku cannon, you know, big long range boy has what, 4 aim stat? Terrible. Actual dog water.
Yeah. Alright. I wish my AI
Salty, are you going to play Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn? Asks Hunter Iggy.
I don't know. I think I would get in trouble for that one, for the music.
You can just turn the music off.
Just turn the audio down, all the way down for the music.
Yeah, that might work. Also,
I mean, I would just have to re-download it. I don't think it's on my system.
yeah, I never. I'll have to get that while the PS.
I never ended up buying that one because the PS3
It's
store
fun.
is up. You can still get stuff for now.
Yeah, I better get that while I still can.
I mean, it's not bad. Graphics sure looks good, but the game's kind of short.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of maps in that one either, which is sad.
I have Dynasty Warriors 2 and 3. Gundam 2 and 3.
Yeah, I have 3 for the PS3, 1 and 2 for the 360, and never got Reborn.
I've never seen this.
Reborn was the weird one because it's like it was digital only, and it's like for the time that was like why?
Yeah, you can get a UK copy, but man, those are expensive now.
Oh yeah.
I should have gotten that while I could too. Oh well.
When I was researching the one-year war game, it brought up Journey to Jaburo, like a physical copy. It was like $47 before shipping.
Jeez.
I mean that's not bad. I mean it's literally like a launch PS2 game.
The one thing I
it is
really
old.
hated about Journey to Jaburo was the fucking controls. Those are like,
So like
old
you
school
can get the
Resident Evil
analog
controls.
sticks to work. You just have to turn them on.
I did. That's the thing. It didn't do anything.
It's still well definitely you still basically have to do most things with the touchpad, but you do your like dashes and stuff with the analog stick, which makes the dashing easier.
Yeah, it's. I kind of think that may have started its development life as a PS1 game, just
Yeah,
'cause-
the graphics weren't even up to other PS2 games at the time.
Yeah, and also just analog controls were still an optional thing on the PS1, so that whole
Yeah.
thing would make a little more sense for that.
You know what else doesn't work? Analog controls. The new Bloodborne PS1 remake or demake.
Wait, what?
You can't.
Wait, do you actually have to use D-pad for that?
If you use a controller, there's nothing to support analog. Yeah, you have
Oh,
to use
wow.
D-pad.
I do like the look of that D-make, though.
I
kinda
like the concept of the D-makes, just in general.
It's not super long because it just keeps you in like Yarnum, like the old learn at the start. But it's pretty true to the era.
I really need to get a new fucking controller. These dead spots are really fucking with me.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty wizard.
Finally, god damn.
Good
Like I
job,
said,
Salty.
Third time's the charm.
Destroyed.
Nice.
We have successfully prevented the
Oh, Beans is
Good
back.
job.
Thank you for all of your efforts.
See, I told you I believed in you, you bitch.
I am a bitch. Ligers was like, have you played Gunda? The hell's-
I think they accidentally hit enter before they were done. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Message retracted.
Yeah, Seb says, good thing I have a copy of Journey to Jabro for like below $10. Shame it doesn't work anymore, but close enough. for those of us who collect older games or who have a bunch of older games, I highly recommend getting a disc resurfacer if you can find one cheap. Like they are lifesavers.
To be fair, a PS2 disc could take some punishment too, though.
Yeah.
That is true.
I mean,
Like if it doesn't play, you fucked that disc up.
I
Like,
know
you took the key to it.
a game, a local game store. It's actually my local Gunpla store too. Actually has one of those in store, and I think they might do it for free. So
Yeah,
Nice.
Family Video and all that used to have disc cleaners and stuff like that you would go and they give you like $1 to do it.
Yeah, I got a couple of motorized resurfacers on clearance from the local micro center. So, like I said, just they have saved some games for me, especially when I was doing the like Goodwill outlet where they sold things by the pound.
Yeah.
You could find a bunch of weird games there, but they would very frequently be scratched to hell. But Disc Resurfacer saved quite a few of those.
But what Liger Zero asks is if you've played Side Stories on the PS3.
No, actually, but Rob has. He's got a really good playthrough of it on his channel. I don't have that game.
I own that game.
I think it's worthwhile. I think it's just one of those things of people had expectations for it that were absolutely and completely unreasonable.
That is, I didn't expect unreasonable. If it would have had, so the way they handle boss AI is to not make the boss smarter. It's to make it break the game's physics.
Okay.
So like, there's this mission in the sim, like it's a 1-year-old mission. It's like the first time you run into it outside of story, it's like a really strong goof.
Yeah.
The goof literally does a Z pattern across the map using infinite boost.
Okay.
And the only way you can like intercept it is doing one of your special attacks.
Gotcha. I never got to the simulator stuff, so that explains a lot.
So that's not great.
No.
Other than that, and it's very weird too, because the story suits, the DLC suits, and the Ace Pilot suits are very easy to level up. You know what's not easy to level up?
What, grunts?
Basic grunt suits. They're like 10 times more expensive to level up.
Okay.
So it makes no sense. Like, you can upgrade like the White Dingo gem for like 50k, but it takes like 500k to do like the gem 3.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and then like the White Dingo version of the gun cannon, the mass production type, is way cheaper to upgrade than the actual gun cannon.
Okay.
So it's weird. It's like the suits that you want, that you can get them leveled up really easy. If you're someone who likes grunts and just wants like the standard grunt, no, fuck you. You're screwed. You gotta grind the shit out of that game. Which, granted, the free DLC missions are, they made some grinding ones just for that.
Something else I should probably try and grab while I've got time.
It's a cool game, like the red Quinn Mansa that shows up and it's cool. It's just the Quinn Mansa repaired and given to someone else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wallace
it's
is
actually
asking
playable.
me if I've played Encounters in Space. Yes, I actually have a full 3-episode playlist on my channel about it. It pisses
Bruh,
me off.
just take some Ritalin and go back to it.
No.
Yeah, no, you should, 100%. The game's replayability value is off the chart because from just in the Gundam story mode, like not even counting like the white base mode versus the movie mode, there's like 7 alternate paths you can go down.
Well, maybe it's the game that pissed me off so much.
Isn't that one basically just a rail shooter?
Yeah.
It depends on the mission. It switches between like a rail shooter and full 360-degree movements. The story modes are more rail shooting. The single player stuff isn't. Or the single player, the mission mode stuff really isn't.
I seem to recall at the time people said it was it controlled similarly to Zone of the Enders, which I've never played.
Yeah, it's kind of like GBO Space Controls, but it's flopped too. Like, or not flopped, but switched on how it works. So it's just like, it's very straightforward. It's just Salty was still like soul weighed down by gravity. He wasn't ready for it.
Nah,
I never
my heart's bad. What do you mean?
I never did very
Weighed
well with
down
it either.
by
Like
gravity.
that's one I got like used years later for cheap.
Oh, I played the shit out of that game.
I've
the
rented
only
it. It
thing
just
that's
did not
hard-
work with me.
Yeah, the only thing in that game is objectively hard is getting the what if mode of Thoroughbred.
Okay.
The one,
that is
the one that
actually
pissed me
hard.
off. That was the
Well,
one
like
that
for the
really set me
first
off.
playthrough, you don't need to worry about getting that.
But your ass
For
was
the
like, oh,
second
come on,
playthrough.
go ahead and do it. And that's,
Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
I would
and
like you to do it because then you unlock the cool suit that only shows up. It was before it was out. Before it was out. Well, so Encounters in Space and GVO 2 are like the only games that have the O4 booster. So at the time, I was like, no, let's get the O4 booster. It's like the only game that has it. Now it's in GVO. I don't care. Everyone's seen it. But yeah, that was the only game because it didn't show up in any of the SD games. Didn't show up in anything else. It was just that game.
Wait, is the BSTs not in G-Gen?
The 05 is. The 04 isn't.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because the 04 is canonically destroyed.
Yeah.
Elimination of enemy forces confirmed.
So the 04's booster unit was like only in Encounters in Space for like 15 years.
Didn't they remaster Zone of Enders for PS3? I'm trying to.
Yes.
You
remember.
know what,
Yes, they did.
Sev? You know what I used to grind points to make my cool ace pilots in single player mode when I was a kid? I would do like Operation British in a public class. So don't try me.
I
did
was-
that shit.
I was trying to remember if it was because I remember getting my cousin a Zone of Enders game for Christmas one year, and I think
Yeah,
it was
they
that
did
one.
an HD re-release a few years ago too. It was free on PS3 there for a little bit.
I never played Zone of Enders. I have no idea what it is.
I didn't either, but I think it was like Kotoki's first like headlining designer work.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so because Kotoki had been around a good long time before that. I want to say that the mecha for that were by the character designer for Metal Gear Solid.
Really?
Let me look it up.
Not 100% sure. I may be wrong on that, but it may be. Now I have to look it up because I'm curious.
I'm actually kind of curious if there's a Robotech game out there.
There was a really good one for the PS2.
Really?
Yeah. Robotech. Was it Cross? No, it wasn't called
Oh
Crossfire.
yeah, it is Shinkawa.
Yeah.
Hunter, just so you know, I don't care for Wing whatsoever, so asking me Wing questions doesn't help, doesn't really do anything for me. Because
Contrarian.
I watched the series, and I'm like, boy, this is terrible, and I never watched it again.
You need to watch the sub. The dub is actually pretty cringy. I can't watch the dub.
Oh, the dub is terrible.
Yeah, I actually can't watch the dub.
My favorite dub for any Gundam is still just
G-Fighter.
G-Fighter, hands down.
Oh yeah, because they overacted it. Like it was fine. It fit because like G Gundam's a parody in and of itself.
I like how
It's-
it's just miscellaneous Gundams from other series and that shit.
It's just
Well,
all
yeah, the final
stereotypes.
battle. Yeah.
Like that show is stereotypes. That's all it is.
Because Bandai told them to make a Gundam more like shonen, like Dragon Ball Z or
Yeah.
Sunrise, like you
And they
say, and they're like,
fucking did
okay,
it.
fam,
Which I mean,
Did it?
because
Don't
they
get me
wanted
wrong.
it to like flop, and it didn't.
I actually really like a lot of the designs in that show.
Because they wanted to be like, well, this is how stupid this would be, and it's like, oh wait, people want it fucked.
Like Windmill Gundam, guys. I mean, come on.
The guy who actually wrote for oh fuck.
Wait, because the story's not bad, but like the designers and everything, like we're gonna make this fucking stupid. We're gonna just ruin this thing. Everyone's super into it. They're like, fuck.
Confirmed destroyed.
Like I mean, they literally just tried to make racist shit just to piss people off, and they loved it.
Mm-hmm. Robotech Battle Cry is the one I was thinking of. Yeah, that's a good
That
game.
sounds familiar. Robotech
Oh.
Battle Cry.
I'm gonna look it up real quick because I actually haven't seen Robotech in a long time. My cousin has the entire series. I'm pretty sure.
Hey Dragon, how are you
I've
doing?
only ever seen a little bit of it, but the game was excellent. So
Shiver.
Oh wait. Huh?
While we're talking about PS2 emulators, go play the G-Saver game, coward.
What's it
Oh,
called?
G-Savior?
if ever,
G-Savior.
if you guys want to support the channel, you can super chat. There's also Patreon. Just so you know, I do have a job a new job now, so it's a little harder for me to do requests currently. So don't feel forced about doing it, but any help is greatly appreciated. Make sure you also check out Rob's Patreon. He has one, and he does really good content and everything.
Salty's got one of them worky jobs down there at that Floratorium.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
this one looks like an older PS2. Sorry.
So what's really cool about my job is that because I have to get a license to operate one of these motorized pallet jacks.
Yeah.
My license is also going to include small forklifts.
Nice.
So that means
Sit down or stand up.
stand-up ones.
Oh, lame.
Still, but I can upgrade. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So that's the best part. So I'm
But,
going to be making that fat moolah.
I was about to say I actually have a certification for electric pallet jacks and stand and sit down forklifts.
Yeah. We're forklift certified here, boys. Let's go.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I am too, or was. I imagine it's expired now, but
Flash of Green's
Get another
asking
one.
about my car. My car is dead.
yeah, you threw a rod out the
Yeah,
bottom end.
a rod decided to say hello to my oil pan. So
Salty said, I'm going to hit the nitrous just like in my favorite series, the Fast and the Furious series, TM
I
trademark.
hate that fucking. I hate those movies. They're so stupid. They're so bad.
My man hit the nitrous and threw every rod out of his oil pan.
So, and here's the kicker, right, chat? It's actually cheaper for me to buy an engine for my car than it is for me to.
I don't know why that surprises you, though.
Because just how long has it been? 6 years ago, I bought a fucking '89 GMC Sierra for $250 that lasted me 5 years or 3.5 years before it took a shit.
I mean, you lucked out.
But it's just like, god damn.
But yeah,
Oh,
buying
yeah.
an engine would be cheaper than buying, the whole vehicle.
But,
Yeah,
like,
no,
it's gross.
Barring specialty engine, like a crate engine or something like that. It's
Yeah.
like 25,000.
I should put a Iron Duke in my car.
Just drop a Hellcat in it, you'll be fine.
You know what? I dare you to put an Iron Duke because it weighs 4 times more than your fucking engine does right now and makes 1/3 the power. I dare you. I dare you to find one. They're in junkyards everywhere. I dare you to find one. It's cheaper.
That's funny.
But I think the only reason it's cheaper to get a new engine is because, honestly, it'd probably be less labor. You'd have to get a new engine block, you'd have to get a new oil pan. You'd basically have to take the entire engine apart and put it back together.
Yeah.
Well, he means buying an engine versus getting like another O2 olds. It's cheaper. It's just like, yeah.
Well,
Of course
I
it
was
is.
just gonna go for in general like any other used vehicle, but like me and my mom today when we finally got to meet up, we're doing some research and Jesus Christ, like the cheapest used car I seen was 6,500.
Yeah, no,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm not
cars are-
dropping that fucking type of cash.
Yeah, the
Cars
market's
are-
kind of borked right now.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're just gonna, me and Crystal, within the next 2 weeks, we're gonna attempt to get a loan and then get a new engine put into the Intrigue, and that's one thing we don't have to worry about then for a while.
Yeah.
Shit, once you put an engine, and like I was telling them off the stream, like I was telling the boys that before the stream started, I forgot what I was saying because she said something
Hold
and
on.
I lost my train of
Flash
thought.
of Green asked, Salty, did you catch my comment about your car being way too old to get spare parts for? That is incorrect. It's an O2. They are everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We are not looking at like a 1937 Duesenberg. You know what I mean? Like, it's an O2 Oldsmobile. They made 500,000 of them.
I was
Yeah.
about to say.
Now the '89 might, if you still had that might have given you some trouble.
No,
Even then,
no,
there's-
no.
there's
You can-
trunks.
Yeah, you could find 89s anywhere, and plus 89s can
Yeah,
trade
it's a
parts
GMC
from
Sierra, so the 89's the same as like the 5 years before.
and
God.
They're just
You
you
everywhere.
can use parts for the for the GMC. You would be able to use parts 5 years
Chevy.
before it and 5 years after it. You have 10 years worth of shit you can pull from.
And it doesn't
Oh,
just have,
nice.
like I said, it doesn't have to just be GMC. It can be Chevy. They're the
Yeah.
same platform.
You can I can't say the term I want. you can engineer it, wink, with these trucks.
Oh, I know the term.
Yeah, I wish I
Well,
still had that
that's
truck.
not even that either, because like I said, like GMC Jimmys and like Chevy, what would it? No, it wouldn't be S10, it'd be C10s and stuff. They're like
Yeah.
all the same shit, same engine. It's just the trim. Like if your trim got fucked up, you'd have to find a GMC. Other than that, mechanically.
I miss that truck. I 100% miss that truck. That was my baby right there. Fucking, I worked on everything on that sumbitch. And eventually and I shouldn't have listened to my mom because this is how I got fucked into that 2016 or 2015 Chevy Cruze that I had. Man, that fucking, the bank that financed that fucking thing, 750% interest rate.
750?
Yes. At the end of it, I would because originally the car was, I think it was $12,580 for the car. With the 700, like, I wouldn't have never paid it off. After 5 years of having that fucking car, right? I never touched the premium. Not the premium, but the principal. Never touched it. Never got close to touching the principal on that motherfucker.
Wow.
And they did
That's
it
why
on
I'm kind of-
purpose.
Well,
That's why I'm
naturally, but jeez.
I'm kind of glad I got my car as a hand-me-down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's got 211,000 miles, but it's still chugging along.
We will need this area to reach
Dueling with the goof. Here we go, boys.
coordinate with the artillery unit.
I've had to change the motor mounts. I've had to, of course, basic maintenance, spark plugs, oil change, all that stuff. I've got to replace a fuel solenoid. I have replaced a
Federation
hub
reinforcements.
assembly.
Be on your guard.
And here in the past few months, I've ran over 3 nails because they're doing construction around my house.
That's
Thankfully,
when that's just when you ship the bill to the construction company, like, hey, have fun.
oh, for real. Like, just thankfully, my roommates also work where I work, so I was still able to go to work.
Yeah.
I walked out into the garage, looked at my driver rear, and I'm like, well,
Bruh.
that's a flat.
Well, yeah.
And that
Yeah.
was the only tire that wasn't insured.
Are approaching.
Go
course.
fucking figure.
All
like-
3 of my other tires were covered by a warranty because I had got them within the last year.
So like that type of shit, like one of the city was mowing next to the interstate, right? And I was driving down to go pick up Crystal, and fucking one sling a fucking rock right through my windshield into it, and I just stopped. So I'm like, I looked at it, looked back at the tractor, and I got close to him, flagged him down. I'm like, you got to pay for that. Why? Well, yeah. I was like, you fucking slung a rock, dickhead. Have fun. Sure enough,
Well,
he's like, well, you're going to have to contact the city. So I contacted the city, tell them what to do, and within 2 weeks, they had a fucking guy out here putting a new windshield on. That's what I thought, motherfuckers.
I
Good.
mean, yeah. My town is really bad for potholes.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking like the grates for rain and stuff were like a solid half a foot or more into the road,
Jesus.
like deep. And I remember I was going to get the first Destiny, and I was driving there, and I hit one of those, and it blew out my tire. Like
Bruh.
just like it didn't cause a hole or anything. It blew it out. Like the sidewall was gone.
Took that fucker right out.
I was pissed.
My brother's got a friend who the potholes around here were so bad, like he managed to get the city of Baltimore to pay for a new suspension for his car
Jeez.
because the potholes did that much damage.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Like, yeah, just like the fact that he was actually able to get the city to pay for something like that is just amazing to me, for one thing. And yeah, so it just had to be, it had to be like a really bad and open and shut case for that to be the case. But yeah, that was
Paying for one dude's suspension is still cheaper than paving the roads, I guess.
probably so.
That's how they're like, oh man, we got scot free on that. We just dropped like 18 grand, so like 18 million. Felt like we're good.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I think the worst road I've ever been on was actually an interstate. Like my hometown was right near one of the borders of Kentucky, and we would always go up to a town in Kentucky to do some shopping because that was the closest stores
Yeah.
besides a Walmart. And one of the interstates up there, I don't remember which one, but it was the worst road I have ever been on. There was potholes everywhere. There were grooves from repaving. And do you know how, like, when there's freshly paved and not paved, and there's, like, little bumps?
Yeah.
Those were everywhere.
Ugh.
And how they'd fill, like, little cracks cracks in the concrete with, like, these little spots of asphalt.
Yeah.
That was literally the entire... It looked like a spider web. It was awful.
Trixie says, after all the cars I've dealt with over the years, I'm done with my current ride, going straight to a Toyota or Honda next. My family and some friends of mine have all had really good luck with Honda CRVs, especially like used ones. They are next door to invincible. They just last.
My next car I actually want is a Hyundai Sonata, like 2016 or newer.
I just want my fucking GMC back.
I remember when I first joined the Discord, like, I think it's, what, 2 years ago now?
2.5 years.
Roughly 2.5 years. That was one of our first conversations, and that was a good-looking truck.
That was my baby. Fucking, I miss that sumbitch. Wait, I'm looking at these missions, but I'm not really paying attention to what I need to know is how many suits can I take. One support MS, and the other one was, I think, not Jungle. Maybe it was Jungle. 0, okay, so. Alright, Beans was asking, you eat donuts. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Last time I ate donuts was like a month and a half ago, and they were from Walmart, and they were way too fucking sweet.
Speaking of
Donut.
Punch in the fucking teeth.
we have a local donut shop. I'm not going to say the name because it's locally owned and people could find it. But it is some of the best donuts I've ever had. They make them in-house, fresh daily, and they are the kind of place where the more you buy, the cheaper it is.
That's
like
nice.
a
I'll make you in
dozen, like one donut is $1. And like if you get a specialty donut like a red velvet one or an apple fritter, it's going to be like maybe $2. But if you buy like a dozen, it's like $8.
Nice.
It's and they're super good.
Well, bring whatever you want down, Beans. It's all good. I mean, fuck. Shit, we haven't seen each other in ages, so it'd just be nice to have you around, you know?
Don't bring him down, Bruce.
There's no doubt they're
Can't remember what song that is.
I don't
try
really
and
care
sing.
for
We'll
that
get
song. I know what
copyright
song you're talking about, but I never
Yeah,
cared for it.
we'll get
I always
copyright
found it
strikes if I
annoying.
try and sing it, so we're not gonna
Yeah,
do
right.
It's not one of ELO's best.
that. Yeah.
Do I like cinnamon? Yes, I do. I do like me some cinnamon.
Yeah, but do you like DJ Spit?
No.
I was actually going to bring up back when I was in college. I live in the same college town. We had a friend who lived in the dorms with us, and he would wait until that donut shop would close, go to their dumpster, and dig out the donuts. Like, it was just a trash bag full of donuts that they had made that day, and just bring them back to the dorms.
Okay, so on that topic, you guys see that report about this kid who got fired from Dunkin' Donuts because he would save the donuts that were going to go bad and give it to the homeless? He got fired for that, and I find that disgusting that he got fired for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's crazy making. Just that's one that always got to me. Like, you know, you see you look at all the footage of the depression and see them, just destroying all this food that people can't pay for while
Yeah.
people are starving, and it's like this makes no sense. I mean, from a business perspective, I see why you're doing it, but like from the human perspective, which, as far as I'm concerned, should take priority, this makes no sense at all.
Yeah, that's the way I see it.
New Federation type.
It's really upsetting because it's just like, you're gonna do this to fucking people who have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And you got this one guy who's going out of his way to, like, and he was putting them up nicely. He wasn't throwing them away or anything like that. He was bagging each one so they had, donuts to fucking eat.
Yeah.
And they're gonna do the guy do that worker that fucking dirty. And that's kind of why I don't eat Dunkin' Donuts, is because they did that. Just for that one fucking reason.
That's understandable.
Because the thing is, as you know, I'm pretty sure I've told you this, Rob. I was homeless when I was a fucking kid. When I was 18, my fucking sperm donor kicked me out. I was homeless. I was homeless for a fucking, then my grandpa did save me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like fucking concubine. Oh my god, that looks so fucking dumb. Watch the stream with the Magella top.
Oh my god.
Oh,
With
yeah.
the one-handing that shit. That looks so bad. But like, man, it's that type
No,
of shit
eat
that
it.
really pisses me off. And then the whole scenario, like when I went back to Illinois, I didn't have a place to stay for like a couple of nights because I don't think Beans' parents like me anymore, so they didn't want to take me in. And so I was homeless for a couple of nights again. It's not fun. So the fact that you got these asshole companies trying to do their damnedest. Oh fuck! Another gym cannon came up behind me and fucked me.
Oh,
But
dear.
it's just shit like that that really annoys me. Like, now, a lot of people are like, well, why don't you work in a soup kitchen? Well, I for one, there's none near me,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have the money to travel to one. But damn, I will fucking feed somebody if I see them
Yeah.
in need. I have gone into Walmart, bought a homeless dude a fucking a sub and a couple of drinks, a bottle of water,
Mm-hmm.
and giving it to them. And they're always thanking me and giving me and crying and shit. Like, dude, if roles were reversed, I'm positive you would have done the same for me. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's shit like that. Like, you got these assholes, man, and it's sad. It really is sad.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm gonna take out my
The,
damage Zaco on YouTube.
Yeah, the grocery chain my dad worked for used to claim that somebody tried to sue them because of the stuff they donated, and so they weren't donating food to anything anymore. And it's like, nobody ever found any proof of that. They just didn't want to give them food away.
Yeah.
Take the risk.
Yeah, they were afraid poor people might get something for free. I mean, they might get sued, so they just didn't want to hand out all that stuff.
At that point,
Let's
that's
try this
just
again.
people ruining it for other people.
Yep.
Xenon Shadow's like, the bakery by me makes homemade cinnamon bun donuts. And I have to say that slowly because I always fuck it up. But yeah, I love me some cinnamon.
Aluminum head ass.
Like,
Or aluminium head ass.
Yeah.
The donut shop's specialty donut is called a cinnamon twist. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's
No.
literally just glazed donuts stretched out, twisted together, and doused in cinnamon.
Oh, nice.
Wrap a pizza in
good.
a stick of butter, call it Paula Deen.
In order to weaken the
I went to one of her
Federation
restaurants in one of the bigger towns where I live. It
Incredible
wasn't bad.
racism.
I mean, yeah.
Incredible food. Incredible racist.
Flash of Green's asking me if I ever had churros. Never had them.
Oh, they're good.
I want to try them. But I don't want to
Same.
try like the shitty ones you get at like Walmart that are pre-packaged. I want to try a fresh, handmade one from scratch. That's what I want to try.
Yeah.
A Mexican work bought us some Mexican one time, and we could pick anything we wanted from the menu. And I saw that they had strawberry churros.
Oh, nice.
And it was literally just a churro covered in cinnamon, stuffed with a strawberry jam.
Bruh.
It was so good.
Not a fan of strawberry though, but
Oh, I love strawberries.
let's shoot
I
down
like
this
real
guy.
strawberry.
Actually
Artificial
took your
strawberry
stripper
gets to me. So
It's kind of
Salty.
gross with, huh?
I said you're just mad she took your stripper name.
Unidentified MF
What's
Strawberry.
strawberry.
Welcome to the stage, Strawberry.
No, I just in general, I don't really care for berries.
Gotcha.
Like take strawberries for example. The little pit things all surrounded next to it. Like last time I ate it, just I don't know, they kept getting stuck in my teeth and I fucking hated it.
That's understandable. But like when it comes to like blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, I like all that stuff.
Sperm berries.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
Like they're just
Also
so white,
dazzling
and creamy.
urbanites, I swear. I got you. On that though.
Man, you know what I can't wait
Keep
for
you
summer?
covered.
Is watermelon. I love me some watermelon.
Yeah, I like watermelon candy. I never liked watermelon.
Oh, I like watermelon better than watermelon candy.
Yeah,
Like,
but what about watermelon inside of watermelon?
Watermelon.
man, those vines were the best.
MMP80s are just so gross in this game.
Yeah, they're like the best machine gun, period.
I like how that one fucking the F91, the red F91 Gundam has an MMP80, but it's a beam machine gun.
No, it's physical.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fucking Jim said it was a beam machine gun.
I mean, going by the official stuff, it's physical.
Huh.
So
So-
it's just a slight variant of the MMP80, it seems.
Be like, hey, I'm just gonna steal this machine gun real quick.
All transport boats confirmed sunk.
Which, why would you run one physical? Because armor for the new generation suits are, like, non-existent. Because it doesn't matter.
Tag my shoulder. There's no gym cannons alive.
Flesh of Green says cinnamon is good for balancing blood sugar, and there is evidence to suggest cinnamon helps with stress and depression. Probably because it's fucking delicious.
I know when I eat a fat, juicy fucking steak, my blood pressure drops because it's like, damn, this is delicious.
That's that dopamine.
Yeah, damn right.
Transports confirmed destroyed.
Remember,
No, one listed as physical and one listed as beam machine, because I got two sources open.
Oh.
One does list it as beam machine gun.
Hmm.
See what MAHQ says. They're kind of the ones that always break the tie for me.
Man,
Didn't you used to run that site, Rob?
No, I ran a site that ran at the same time they were getting started, but no, the site I worked on was called Gundam Watch, and that was just a weird time. So
Like a weird time, like in a bad way, or?
pretty much, yeah.
Oof.
I mean, yeah, it was just I don't want to get into the whole thing now just because it's really long and elaborate, but it was run by a crazy old ex-Marine
Ooh.
/ sociology professor who was just really manipulative and weird.
Ooh, one of those
That
types.
sounds weird.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the good thing that came out of that is I met my friend Chris, who gave me G-Gen Genesis for my birthday this last year. We did MS in Action reviews for ages.
Yeah.
We were basically the only site that covered them, and we wrote together for a very long time, and just kind of most of the neat stuff I wound up doing over the last 20 years is because I met him there. So
Yeah.
So that's the good thing that came out of that, but the rest of it was very weird and stressful. So
Protected in the jungle region. As a result,
Yeah, that sounds weird.
yeah,
You need to
like,
hook me
I'm
up.
sure there's better descriptions of it than just weird, but that's the easiest one.
Yeah. Those customized manga panels you did, you need to hook me up with those. I want to see them all. If you still have them or have access to them.
Oh,
I'm
that
trying to
thing,
remember who
yeah.
roasted me for saying the Mars Zeon F90 was a beam machine gun, and they like linked me these sources that said it wasn't, and then like now like every other source I go to says it's beam. So I was right in the first place. I got dogged on for nothing. I can't remember.
There are 5 units
Oh,
in
is
total.
this one?
Good
I like
luck.
this one.
It angers me that I can't remember it now because now I want to send her a message and be like, bruh.
Guess what, bitch?
Yeah, you're gonna need to retract that roast, my guy. Box art for that kit looks good though.
Oh yeah.
Enemy ambush unit
Baller.
destroyed. 4 remaining.
Like no cost, except it's P Bandai, so it's all the cost.
I'll be back
It's
in 1 minute.
righto. It still irks the fuck out of me that every single Jim Cannon variant for master grades are all P Bandai. That irks
Yeah,
the
but it's
fuck
just
out
like-
of me.
Probably like the master grades. There's not as many of them. What, there's like 210
2 remaining.
now?
I don't know, but I like my
They're-
master grades.
Because the 201st was the Deep Striker.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be number 200, but it got delayed.
Paper weight.
But high grades, thousands. So
Do
many high grades.
High grades are too small for me. They just
They
don't.
offer the most variety and the best bang for your buck.
Yeah, but I like the complexity of master grades. Especially perfect grades. The perfect grades are expensive. I've only
never
bought
gonna do
two.
a perfect grade.
If you had the chance, you would do the perfect grade Zaku too.
Only if it was a Zaku 1.
True. I still want that master grade Zaku 1.
They're never gonna reprint that, even though US Gundam Store has that. Like, hey, it's still here for back order. Like, okay, when are you gonna get it, motherfuckers?
Energy dropping.
I'm still waiting for my Gym Ground type though, supposed to be on back order for January.
Yeah, I canceled my order from Big Bad Toy Store because it's just like, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you never know when they're going to get come back in stock now.
No,
Yeah.
And also, the Western market isn't the biggest priority for master grades.
All ambush units destroyed.
High
It
grades,
seems-
the battle log stuff we all got for free, while like almost all the battle log shit is P Bandai everywhere else. Look,
Yeah.
I was about to say, my local Gunpla store gets a lot of high grades, but hardly any master grades. And that makes me sad.
I think Big Bad Toy Store still has that one Pale Rider,
What pale rider?
Because,
or the D2.
Oh.
like, for me personally, high grades are just too small. They don't have enough detail. That's what I like about model kits.
Yeah.
Is all the detail.
Oh, they got the Cavalry in stock too. They got
Oh,
both.
Nice.
I get the D2 because the D2 has less stickers.
Oh shit, it's already 9 o'clock? Fuck.
Yeah, it sure
Well,
is.
I guess we'll do one more mission and call it quits so Rob can go.
Why did guilt trip him? Look at you out here. You just got
I'm
that talking
having
about
a good
sociology
time
guy.
relaxing and enjoying talking.
Well, good. We can still hang out, but then you're not.
Ouch.
Rob can go if he needs to. And all these fine viewers can leave content with nice content
Where's the nice
and
content?
leave them hungry for more.
About to say, content that has been derailing since the get-go.
Was it-
I kind of don't want to spend
it's,
money.
It's Target Insight / Crossfire. Like you get what's on the tin. There's no like deep, like story cuts and stuff like that.
I mean, honestly, this is just us chatting, talking about Gundam and other miscellaneous things.
Our
with Crossfire in the
voice
background.
acting right now is better than what's in the game.
Oof.
So
You're not wrong.
yeah, like you're there to watch. You're there to watch the things go pew pew. You're not there to listen.
But who you responding to?
Huh?
Who are you responding to?
Shipper
Oh.
about like stuff derailing, and that's why I'm just like, hey man, there's no story here. They don't need to hear it.
I mean,
There's
okay,
not.
okay.
It's like I said, it's just us chatting with Crossfire.
Like if it's
on
in
the
Captors in
background.
Space and something, you watching it, yeah, sure, we'll be quiet for cutscenes and whatnot, and gonna have to turn that music all the way down, like to -1. But you know,
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got the Sagak. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that for shits and giggles.
Do it.
I know it's
I can't remember what the Zagok's heavy color is.
I don't remember.
Because the Zagok E's is terrible. Oh, it's probably just Shar's colors. Zagok E is like purple with like gold claws, but it's like, it's not shiny, so it looks awful.
Yeah. This cat is going like ape shit.
Good.
All cats are nocturnal.
Wait, what fucking suit am I in? This suit.
A suit?
Oh, I'm gonna go if I need to switch off. Because if I remember correctly, this mission needs guns. I think I switched up. Ah, fucked up. Yeah, it be that way though.
They kinda do.
Bro, like I didn't eat lunch or I didn't have breakfast before I had to go and take Crystal to work, and I didn't really want Ling Garden, which is our like all you can eat Chinese joint, which is not that great. It's okay, but it's not great.
The enemy has established
Gotcha.
And I'm like, man, I don't want this, so I walked down to our breakfast joint, which is called Jimmy's Eggs. Really good food. I tend to get the conquistador omelet there. It's really delicious. It's eggs, sausage, and bell peppers with this nice spicy sauce on top of it, which is not spicy, but it's got some heat, but it's nothing that really does anything for me. I just have it for the flavor. And I get down there because I'm walking, mind you. I don't have a car. Get down there and there's a fucking line wrapping around the building. I'm like, fuck!
Oh, jeez.
Had to go back for Lingard. And go figure, I was right, because I get in there and it's a bunch of shit from last night. And I'm just like,
Oh, boy.
nothing fresh yet. I was really upset.
Oh, there's this Mexican place where my sister lives now.
Yeah.
And it's Asian Mexican fusion because it's an Asian family.
That sounds interesting.
It's like, well, I've got, like, I want to say it's like Senor Chin's or something like that. Like,
Okay,
it's something
so-
just terrible.
I kind of don't want that restaurant mentioned on my channel again.
Well, I mean, it's the name. I
Yeah.
can't help it that is the business name, I think.
We actually have a really good Asian restaurant here in town.
I want to say it's like crab roll and quesadillas, and I'm like, I'm in. I just haven't got it yet.
It actually has a sushi roll
Fuck
called the
me.
Dragon Roll. It's like spicy tuna with crunchy bits, covered with seaweed and eel sauce, and I think it's actual eel on the top of it.
Creepy.
It's so good. Like, I bought it because eel sauce sounded interesting. It is
Yeah, but-
delicious.
Crab rangoon quesadilla.
That does sound pretty good, though.
Yeah, like,
that
you
does
know
sound
what? Like, we're in there.
An enemy ambush. What are
Like, crab rangoons are...
Unfortunate name. It's kind of like the Paula Deen restaurant, except it's unironic.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just Asian family moved here, wanted to cook Mexican. Like, you know what?
Cool.
Sure.
I mean, we are in America. Live your dream, I guess.
Yeah. It won't let me cook Mexican back home, but now I'm in America.
Live your dream if you can afford it.
Yeah.
Well, I actually don't know, because that building's been a lot of things over the years, so
Yeah.
I don't know if, like, the landlord's a pain in the ass or what.
Restaurants in particular tend to be kind of prone to failure, so, you know.
Yeah,
That's-
especially in this
that's
type
cool.
of economy, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hole in the walls and mom and pop places are some of the best food you can get, but fast food and cheap stuff just beats it out, and it makes
Yeah.
me sad.
Yeah, and they're the ones that are most likely to, fall victim to the economy, before anybody else, so.
Yeah.
Alright, Flash of Green, if you did not know, in Return to Johnny Ryden, it is actually stated most most Zeon suits are equipped with reactive armor. So when you shoot, like, this is why a lot of Zaku's look like shit after a battle, is because what's happening is when the rounds impact on the Zaku, the armor blows outward. It robs
It's
the round.
some
of-
Zaku. Like I know MSBR said it, but it's like they were talking about like late wars stuff, and you
Yeah.
can kind of see it. It's most of the stuff designed by Kotoki, guys. But that's what that X is on the armor a lot of times.
Yeah.
That's like a reactive armor plate.
I gotcha. Okay.
Well, we got a Zaku 2 S type, and then in one more day.
That is such a disappointing ass suit in this game. It gets a lot of machine gun ammo though. That's its
Well,
redeeming
it
quality.
does also get the Dom bazooka on it too. And that's
Yeah, but it's just like you
it's
you
not
want to have
bad.
no health and just slightly better stats on your Zaku too. The Zaku
Well, that-
2S.
That motherfucker haul ass though. It
He
don't
is pretty
sit.
quick.
It doesn't sit. It goes. It's gone.
It goes all the way to the scene of its death.
And it actually has 3-hit melee combo, which kind of looks really weird with the Heat Hawk.
Yeah.
Hey Rob, can we do one more mission?
Sure.
All right, let me get the Zagok.
Rob, can I
I'm
go
just-
out and play?
Hey, I just. God damn you.
Ah. Well, that's names I know.
Yeah, like everybody from Zeon Front. Alright, let's immediately customize this bad boy into... It's already in heavy colors?
Rob, is mayonnaise an instrument?
Is my dick an instrument? Your mom was blowing it last
I mean,
night.
if
That
if
was
it's
not
close
at
enough and you
you.
put a string on it,
I
and
know.
it can turn into like a harp, I guess. I don't know.
I do like the model for this game, for like the Zagok, looks so cool because it's got all like the rust on it and the joints and shit, and that looks so
Yeah.
fucking neat.
Like the models are good, but like everything else, not so much.
Should we change its type? Make it run slow in water, or
Wait, what?
should we change its
Oh, the
type?
Zagok?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy. Just put it on heavy because there's only 2 water maps in this entire game, and then the marine effect only takes effect on one of them, really.
It feels good just to like relax, man. All that paperwork though, that was mind-numbing.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
it's bureaucracy, my guy.
Yeah, like it's not even, and it wasn't even paperwork that deals with the jack. Like this is just standard shit you have to watch there. And I swear, every other video it was about ammonia. Like I know that.
Oh.
Like I told
I
him
wa-
like, look,
I was
I've worked-
half expecting that you had to watch like 3 sexual harassment videos. I was like,
Well, here's the thing. We didn't. There's not one. Well, there was one that dealt with that type of shit. But, like, here's the kicker. Like, I told him about the bullshit that happened at that one job. The job that I was telling you about, the metal one. Where I
Yeah.
built, like, the windows and shit. I told him about that bitch that fucking hit me with sexual harassment. And the only thing I did was say hi to her.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I did. I said hi. And then she went to the office and got me hit with sexual harassment. And they're like, yeah, no, that won't happen here. Don't worry about it. I'm like, thank God. Because that's some bullshit.
yeah, but you see, you bringing up that story already has that you on a watch list now.
No. How? I said hi. That's all. And
Nah, because now that boss is like, nah, he bullshit and he did something. Watch that
No.
little motherfucker over
and
there.
here's the thing. No, that's on my paperwork that I did only say hi. I was talking to 3 other people at the same time when I turned to the chick and said hi. It's on the documents at that at Kenro.
You know what would have made it less sexual harassment?
Huh.
Giving her a crab rangoon quesadilla. Fly pocket. Here you go.
Who would have thought the crab ragoon?
No sexual harassment. Done.
Yeah, fucking there you go. Damn. Hey, Finn puppy.
No more emotional damage. Only crab rangoon
Only.
quesadilla.
Man, anytime I hear emotional damage, I can't help but think of that meme.
Stephen E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emotional damage.
And smash the enemy defense. The enemy has sent reinforcements from sea in an attempt to strengthen their defense.
No, you cannot get the Zoc in this game. The Zoc would be overpowered in this fucking game.
Sadly.
Zoc would either be really overpowered or like the easiest to kill thing in this entire game.
Hmm.
I
There
don't know,
is no in between.
The Zambal's pretty beefy.
Yeah, but it's slow and it gets tagged by everything.
That's
Yeah.
why it's beefy.
If it takes a bazooka shot in the right section, you can actually fuck up the cannon to where it can't come down.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's kind of bullshit.
And like the Hildoffer, the same thing. Its cannon gets destroyed all the time.
Oh my god, he does not run in water. Even though he's doing the running animation, he's walking animation. Why is he this slow and heavy? Oh my god, this is terrible. There's no way.
Well, yeah, you're not marine anymore, so you just kind of have to.
I'm not even in the water though.
Listen, bro. Now your mobile suit is more
Bruh.
useful everywhere else.
Okay, I do like that boosting animation.
Yeah, with like the air boost instead of thrust.
Yeah. I also like how it just leans forward like that. How it somehow magically doesn't just dive into the ground at that angle.
You gotta run it. You gotta run it like a 45-degree angle so you can hit him with both things. You just gotta do the pew pew. You gotta get like that crouching tiger, hidden drag, or not crouching. Same dude who did it. John Woo. You gotta get them John Woo leans going on so you can shoot everybody. 45-degree angles, like diving over a desk, like pew pew.
I guess that's how you can get its missiles to work.
Ally destroyed. We're losing strength.
John Woo movies are cool.
Say what?
So John Woo movies are cool.
Yeah.
Don't understand the thing going on in them, but hey,
Energy dropping.
good special effects for the day.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Give him the claws.
The aquatic mobile suits in this game are pretty fucking trash.
Yeah. I like how you take the old man wind up. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, yeah. And then you just blast him because those claws do
He got the limp now too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got that hard limp.
Federation reinforcements west of the base. Intercept them
Yeah, I forgot how
immediately.
weak the Zagak was. Zagaki's not that bad. I use that for a few missions, but the Zagak itself, just like in GBO, paper thin.
Yeah.
No dodge roll.
I
also
don't-
Just GBO.
I won't touch Twitch, Flash. There's just too much fuck shit going over on Twitch.
Hey man, you can't say damn on Twitch because it's blasphemous. Did you see the memo?
Wait, what?
Yeah, they got rid of damn and asshole and one other one. But it was like the one other one, that was the main crux of it. And then they put these other two in there to like distract from that one. And I can't remember what it was now.
I mean, I was
But-
done when they got rid of PogChamp.
Understood. Loading ammunition.
But it was just like
Wait, you can't say
see-
PogChamp on fucking Twitch?
No, they got rid of the emote because
Oh.
he said something racist. I don't remember what he said.
Ammunition reload complete.
But then they just removed him off the face of Twitch. Like that.
And I think if you actually say that, you get in trouble.
Remember, kids, just don't have Twitter, so your 12-year-old self can't say something spicy.
Yeah, right?
I actually have a Twitter, but I have never posted on it, or nor will I ever.
I got a Twitter. I don't remember why not a Twitter, but a Twitch. But I don't remember why the fuck I made it.
Probably a Twitch campaign. Get free stuff by watching stream.
Maybe?
Twitch's good for that. Yeah, Twitch is good for that. I do that. I got that for Warframe and War Thunder and occasionally 76 and some other game.
I'm not sure whether the slowness of the beams or the missiles is more weird, but it really is
beams.
kind of
Yeah.
strange. to
Slow
watch
beams.
this
Slow
first
beams is the weirdest shit ever.
Yeah.
Forces have invaded the base. Move out.
Like it's like that's like a World War II rocket speed. Like it is
Yeah.
like not even fast.
Commander destroyed.
Yeah. Oh, hey, it died in a grave. Nice.
Oof.
Yeah, I just wanted to try out the Zagak. I couldn't remember.
Hey, guess what? It's
I know.
It's
I
really
know.
bad.
it's not really bad. It's just like it's not.
I have
great.
no upgrades on it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
System save. I can't believe we did all that without even saving once. That kind of fucking... Oof. Oh. Alright, friend, you're gonna have to move. I'm dropping the legs. Watch out. Move your butt. Oh, my legs are sore.
Focus off of the new album, Legs.
Yeah.
The hit sequel to Wrists.
Watch out, cat. Move. Why is this plate on my chair? What the fuck?
That's where the Zagok belongs in this game. Where it belongs in GVO. Why does it not have a dodge roll?
Yeah,
Why?
no, like,
Why?
that thing should be fucking all sorts of dipping and dodging.
We
They
need
gave the fucking FS Zaku Shin a dodge roll. Like, come on, man.
What's weird is that Garma Zaku doesn't have a dodge.
Doesn't.
no.
Shin's is an upgraded version, but still, it's like the same cost as the Zagok, and like several other raids at 300 got a dodge roll. I was like, oh, the Goof didn't. Yeah, but the Goof does way more damage. Did you see that buff they did to the Heat Rod where it just erases shit now? We downswing? Yeah, no, I don't need a dodge roll. It's fine.
Well, chat, thank you for joining. This was fun. Nice, relaxing Saturday. Just chit-chatting with everybody. I want to thank you guys for coming and watching. Like I said, if you want to support the channel, you can super chat. You could also become a patron. Make sure you check out Rob's channel. He throws out some really good content. Well, I haven't watched his G-Gen video yet today. I'll probably do that much later tonight. But, yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic night and everything. You guys want to say anything?
Can't think of anything.
You can't think of anything. But, yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic night, and we shall talk to you guys later.
Take care.
See you later.
Have a good week.